Human beings simply aren't built to function at the cruising altitude of a 747. Everest is, without doubt, the most dangerous place on Earth.
To make a big film that actually is based on something true and it doesn't fall into the pitfalls of Hollywood convention, you know, like have a villain on the mountain and a hero who's going to save the day and all that, was very tempting to me.
Rob Hall, he was a pioneer, you know, and then he was climbing with a partner called Gary Ball, and they were climbing some of the greatest peaks in the world. And then he came up with the idea of taking clients. And it's important that at this time, you know, previous to this, it was all government expeditions going to the top. You had to be part of one and invited. And he started taking private clients to the top.
Those of you who dare face their dreams, Venture Consultants offers something beyond the power of words to describe. And why don't we describe it in the brochure? Because it's mostly just pain.
It was hard in 1996 to get reports of what was happening up in that terrible storm. But back then, we were prepared for it. Watching this film, sitting in the world premiere in Venice with Jan Arnold, Rob's wife, and who was then unborn daughter, and others who had been on the mountain, there were a bunch of us in tears.
What I was allowed to, you know, was to listen to the tapes. Helen Wilton, played by Emily Watson, she recorded the whole day on the way up, and with the rest of the story, what happened. They hadn't listened to it 18 years themselves because they had moved away from this tragedy as much as possible. And they opened up our wound and listened to it with us.
The actors did such a great job that when I saw Jake playing Scott, that was Scott. When I saw Jason Clarke playing Rob, it was Rob.
I was very lucky to be able to, you know, have all these fantastic actors, and not only fantastic actors, actors that you believe are real people. I think they were ready when I told them, you know, what was going to happen in story. When we were going to shoot in -30°C, we were going to walk up the mountain as far as we would be allowed to, do anything possible. That didn't mean that as we were doing it, you know, things were okay and everyone was happy. No, it didn't go like that. There were moments of, you know, I had one of the actors crying in my arms, you know, just, I want to get out of here. That's when it comes real.
Looking good, Ben. Looking good.
Guy Cotter went up the next year. He was, Sam Worthington plays him in the film, and he was actually working for Rob 3 years previously. And he made sure that he was the first up that mountain because he did not want anybody stepping over his friend's body or taking any pictures. And that says a lot about the type of people these men are and what they do for each other.
Really, I was just crushed, you know, with emotion seeing the film because it's so real and authentic.
No, come on, doggy! Dog, let's go, hurry up!
There is only one highest place on our planet.